Hello guys, sorry, I've been setting up my stream, I've been playing around, and for some reason it didn't want to work for a while, but it seems to be working now. Right. Okay, so we're going to be playing a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege. Let me just send out a tweet, let everybody know that I am here and I am ready to rock and roll. So let me just have a look. Give me just a second. They've changed the way my streaming program works, so it's just a little bit new. So I've got to work out how to use it correctly and properly. To let everybody know that I am here and I am ready to rock and right. Okay. My apologies for that, guys. I'm just trying to get used to everything at the moment. Let me just send out a quick tweet just to let everybody know that I'm actually on and I'm going to be tweeting, or I'm going to be playing, should I say, not tweeting. Let's put out a tweet. I am streaming now. Please join me. Right, okay, so that'll do. I've just said I'm tweeting now. Please join me. So let's go. Let's crack on. Right, so Rainbow Six Siege, as you can see, I'm level 7, so I don't have that much experience. I'm just going to turn my audio down a little bit so I can actually hear what's going on. That should be fine. And let's just get straight on with it. I am playing on the newcomer server because I am only level 7, as you can see. This new Doctor's Curse just dropped today. I've had 1 or 2 goes on it. It's just a hide and seek mode, so one enemy team will go around with maces and things like that. The other team will go around unarmed, but they do get the benefit of their traps, and they've basically got to survive the 3 minutes without being taken out by the guys with the maces, of course. So I'm not overly experienced at this game, guys, so what you might see might seem a bit noobish. If it does, let me know what I'm doing wrong and how I can improve it. Then I will see if I can change my tactics. Again, I'm really not sure about all the characters. I'm not entirely sure what the best specialities are and all the rest of it. I think I'll prefer an impact grenade. So again, if you have any suggestions, then please let me know. I'm more than willing. And just to kick things off, I've got my mate Jack here as well. So, guys, cheers, and let's get rocking. I'm going to see if we can actually do anything.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Right, okay. So we're right in the basement.
Let's go.
5 seconds and counting.
ADS up and running.
Surveillance on bomb. Op 4 has a diffuser.
ADS active.
I'm down in the garage covering.
Unrolling razor wire.
Where are they?
I think you're upstairs.
Where's the shooting? Anybody? I'm in the garage. I'm in one of the garages.
You shooting where?
Killed a guy in the main garage. Not the main garage, this garage here. I've killed a guy.
Loading mag.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Giving him a shot.
One Op 4 remaining.
But he's in A.
Reloading. Cover me.
One friendly remaining.
Okay, I got taken out by him. There's a good kill by him. Oh, we lost.
Failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Darn. I don't like it when people call him noobs and stuff like that. It's just horrible. It is a beginner's game as well that we're playing. Not sure quite how to transmit. I'm not sure what my
Locate a bomb.
my talk key is. Oh, good old jacket makes you feel warm inside. Just what we need.
Drone has located a bomb.
I've ID'd some of the enemies, but they killed my drone. fully unspent on dropping the diffuser, by the way. I don't like being the diffuser.
10 seconds.
I'm going to ask these guys what
What?
push to talk key is.
It's the diffuser, isn't it? You're diffusing their bombs.
Insertion in 5 seconds. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it. The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Someone grab the
The
diffuser.
diffuser has been recovered.
You. Okay.
Okay.
You have located a bomb.
Okay, guys, I got the diffuser.
Killed one. Massive panic shooting back here.
Diffuser is online and active.
I'm dead. They're at the other bomb.
Friendly, last operator standing. Op 4, last operator standing.
Sorry, guys.
Bomb defused. Mission successful.
Let's go Legion again. I quite like his little traps. Guys, I am new to streaming as well, so if you don't like what you see, that's fine. Absolutely appreciate that, and just leave a comment below. Sorry, and then I will try to improve my streams.
Bomb defused. Mission successful. Protect the bomb.
I want to try and improve them for you guys.
Be advised, a bomb location is compromised.
Stay clear of ADS line of fire.
Op 4 has located the bomb. Be ready for assault.
The wall is taking back!
10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting.
Just a little trick.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Place device.
drone moving into scan. Someone in.
Toxins extracted.
Second floor.
I knew that was going to happen as soon as I heard them coming through the door. I knew it was toast. Those little puck things do quite a lot of damage. I was hoping by tucking in the corner I might be able to survive. I'm not sure why those guys are all esports guys. Maybe they're a team. I have no idea. I'm just going to see if I can find out what the push to talk key is. Let's have a look.
Enemy drone is
Subtitles,
moving
master
into position for
volume,
scan.
voice chat volume. So push to talk. Okay, there it is. Let's do push to talk.
Reloading!
That's fine. It's on push to talk, but what key is it?
Oops. One's down.
Right, let's see if we can find
Op 4,
the
last operator
push to talk
standing.
one.
Good lads.
Hostiles eliminated.
We could turn off that, I guess. I'm going to have to spend a bit of time, probably off stream, fiddling around with controls, trying to get them right and set up the way I want them to. Personally, I would prefer grenades and stuff on my mouse wheel or on my mouse button. Let's go Ash. Okay.
We need to locate a bomb.
Okay, they're close by. I hear them putting walls and stuff down. Maybe upstairs? No, here they are.
Drone has located a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb.
There they are. So we know where they are. We've got to watch out in the reception bit. Oh, they've got a mirror up there as well. So we need to watch out for that one. And there's somebody in the front
10 seconds before insertion.
entranceway as well. So I'm thinking maybe
5
we
seconds
go
to
up. Maybe go up to the top floor and then try and work our way down.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
They've already shot through some windows up here, so they're expecting us to drop down. I'm going to go the exact way that they expect me to. I've been spotted.
Swapping mag.
Got one. I got killed.
Drop the diffuser. The diffuser has been secured. Op 4 last stop standing.
Good kill.
4 neutralized.
Yeah, decent.
Mission successful.
Wow, MVP. I would like to keep playing as a team if these guys wanted to. I don't know if they will, but we'll see. Wow, MVP. Let me just try and make sure everything is still working fine. It is. Right, okay. Onwards and upwards. These guys don't want to play again, I don't think. We're certainly not in the group that we did have. Just want to say hi if you are watching, welcome to the channel. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. If you don't, then please leave a comment below and tell me why you don't. I am new to streaming, and yeah, I just want to know why you don't like it and see if I can improve from there. Any comments are good comments, regardless of whether they're positive or negative. You got to learn from them. That's what life's all about. Right, okay. So this is the Ultimate Edition of Rainbow Six Siege as well. So we got all the characters unlocked. So we got 2 tanks in this. We got Montague and Blitz. Quite a few people get banned for toxic behaviour. It's nice to see that that's a thing. This game has gone from being not so popular to being very popular again. It's kind of had a second life, this game. A second wind. It does help that they keep on improving it and adding updates and new characters and specialities and all that stuff. And I, even though I've got the Ultimate Edition, there is still stuff to unlock. Like skins and things like that.
To locate a bomb.
From what I've seen of it, it's quite an enjoyable game. Okay, so we got the bombs already.
Drone has located a bomb.
We've just run that guy away. So we run him up the
Seconds to
stairs.
insertion.
Okay.
5 seconds to go.
Looks like my stream's a little bit slow and laggy.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Not sure why. Maybe it's my bandwidth.
We move carefully.
It's pretty funny. Panzer said follow him and he's the first one to die. Just blind myself, it's fine.
One friendly operator remaining. You located a bomb.
Okay.
Diffuser is online and active.
God damn it. Rest of my team got taken out.
Diffuser was disabled. Mission failed.
They had me both ways there. It was kind of tough. Didn't have no teammates to help me, so... Okay. Let's go Legion. I want to see how my stream is looking to you guys. I've changed a few things, so I don't know if it's any good or not. I may need to change the priority of things in my list just to make things look slightly better. So I think the game capture, if it comes down to here, should be a little better. How does that look?
Device deployed. Ambush set. Stay clear. That's clear.
4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Let them come.
10 seconds remaining.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
Securing door.
5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Door barricaded.
Just a little prick.
Swapping mags.
Okay, it would appear now that I got some weird boxes on my screen. Okay, I'll sort those out.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Okay. Seems that we're in control.
Changing mag.
Just in case. Oh dear.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles.
We won anyway, kind of flushed him out, so it's fine. Right, let me take some of these silly boxes off the screen. I'm not really sure why they're there. Right, let's have a look. We've got a few additional boxes that we don't need, so we'll get rid of that one. And that one. Yes, I am editing on the fly, guys. I know it's not the best thing to do in the world, but you know what? I'm still learning, so please forgive me. So those boxes should disappear from your screens very shortly. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but never mind. I didn't want to be Blitz. Blitz is not something I want to do or want to be.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Okay. Kind of left me in the middle of nowhere with this drone. It's probably the worst spot ever.
Drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Cover me, reloading.
longer in your possession.
Throwing a flashbang!
Oh, Dima, du smurf,
All
du
friendlies have been
smurf,
eliminated.
Dima. Dima.
Wow.
Очень хорошо, Dima.
I have no idea what that guy's
Yo,
saying.
if you're writing anything, like, I don't understand. I don't understand Russia. Like, the writing. Игру. Дай мне нравится компьютерную игру, man.
Why not? Let's go Legion again.
Can you use voice chat? Voice chat. Oh, fuck. Hello.
I can use voice chat.
Cool.
Secure the bombs.
New feed active.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
You sure you don't want to impact grenade it so we can
Yeah.
go through that?
Yeah, we will.
Impact out.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Holding the door!
Ooh, the
Where are they?
disrespect.
Op 4
Nah, I
has located a
spawn
bomb.
picked. They're coming through from the main entrance, I think. From A, B side, yeah.
One Op 4 remaining. Friendly
Oh no,
hostile
just alt
located.
tab, please.
By the way, I am new to this game, so if you see me fucking up and I'm the only one left, please forgive me.
Yeah, no problem, I'm new as well. Definitely not playing the controller, definitely not plat on alt account.
It's surprising how many people are unforgiving in this game. I know it's meant for more of a
Yo,
hardcore type player.
Are you Finnish?
No,
You're not, really? Where are you
No.
from?
United Kingdom.
Sorry?
Op
The
4
UK.
has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Oh. Anyways, I love the accent.
Thank you.
Valkyrie, can you... Nice. Oh, and Valkyrie? I mean Kavira, what am I saying?
Lay the nest!
Can you make a hole in here too, please? Like down here, down there. Okay, I guess not.
10 seconds left. seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Activating camera. Feed up and running.
It'll sting a lot.
I think they're upstairs.
Changing mag!
Op 4, last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated.
Very nice.
Successful.
Thank me later. Oh, it's stand. Okay.
There you go, guys. It's the second MVP in a row. So not doing too bad at the moment, guys. I've got 2 packs to open. Very nice. Let's see what I've got. Ooh, I got a rare charm. Did I get another one as well? I did. I got one there. I'll open that one in a minute. I can put that charm on. Some kind of weird potato thing. Okay. Kavira, I think, we'll go this time. Just want to say hi to anybody that is watching and welcome to the channel. If you want to see more from me or you want to play a game with me or something, please let me know. I'm happy to join in with you. Also, any tips on my stream on how to improve it, how to make it better, again, let me know. I am new to streaming, so I'm still learning. I think my camera position is perhaps a little out of place, so I may very well try to change that into the bottom corner or something. I think it's a little bit too much in the way at the moment. For some reason this game has taken a very long time to start up. Here we go.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Fire deployed. Ambush set. Stay clear.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just shore it up the best we can.
Razor wire in position. EDD prime. That's clear.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Let them come.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Home improvement. Swapping mags.
Okay, let's see how we get on here. Oh dear, team killing.
Reloading.
And try and flank them.
Loading new mag.
One friendly remaining.
Darn it. I knew he was going to be waiting there for me. I did injure him slightly. I perhaps should have used my skill and then rushed up.
All friendlies were eliminated.
We lost. Okay, it's not the end of the world. We'll try again. Blah. Let's go Ying. Let's try it. Let's go.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
Okay, so we got the ladder on the outside, so we
Drone
can.
has found a bomb.
So they're in the basement. Okay, well we know where they are, so... Do I want to be on this side of the building? I think I do.
10 seconds before
I may
insertion.
want to go this side of the building. I'm going to go that side of the building.
5 seconds before insertion. found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
And then there was light.
Cluster charge activated. Cluster charge going up.
Come off.
Get up.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Lights on.
One Op 4 remaining.
I'm coming for you.
One friendly operator remaining.
I knew he was up there.
Op
Nice.
4 eliminated.
Well played. We gotta watch windows. It looks like they're gonna be shooting it from the windows in this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's play them at their own game.
Secure the bombs.
Deploy jammer. This door is well secured. Jammer ready.
Reload.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
Door secured.
Deploying ADS. Initiate jammer. Reload.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly. Down to 10 seconds.
Jammer.
Down to 5 seconds.
Doorway barricaded.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Sensor deployed. Jammer ready to activate.
I think it's actually my internet connection, guys. I think my internet connection is really slow for some reason.
friendlies have been neutralized.
Sorry guys, over both sides. One in front, one behind. It's fine, we move onwards and upwards, my dear friends. Let's go Glazer this time. Just want to say hi to anybody that is watching. If anybody's watching, I don't think there is. Yeah, we're skipping a lot of frames here, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't think my internet connection is good enough for streaming. Seem to be very, very slow and laggy. My gameplay is actually playing alright. It's just my streaming quality is very, very poor.
Drone has located a bomb.
Which is a little unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is.
To insertion. 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. Bomb has been located.
Reload! Cluster charge deployed!
Op 4 last operator standing. Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I scored pretty well that time. Let's go. Let's go pulse. Let's do a cardiac sensor. UMP 45. Great gun. I love UMPs. UMPs and MP5s, it's some of my favourite guns in games. I don't know why, they're kind of... I don't know, they're just great designs. I like the design of them, if that makes sense. In the United Kingdom, where I'm from, we don't actually have that many guns.
Deploying sensor.
Razor wire deployed.
Door is blocked.
Down to 5 seconds.
Barbed wire deployed.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Mine flying out. Here's a treat. Swapping.
I think I got one of them. Round lost. Oh my gosh. I think that was the guy that got me. Right, I'm going to open up my other pack now. I didn't quite get MVP then, but I have 5 kills, so it's not too bad. Let's open up my other pack, see if I get anything good. So I'm level 9 now, so I went up a few levels there. Let's open this and let's see what we got. It's probably nothing special. I think it was just white. Oh, okay. Uncommon skin. It's not a very pretty skin, but it's an uncommon skin. And that can be used on Smoke and that new character, whatever his name is called. Okay, guys. And that is going to be it for me for now. It's been just a little practice stream. I wanted to see how the new streaming tools work. And if you have watched it, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in about an hour or so time. I'm just going to go have something to eat.
I like storage that's not necessarily obvious storage, things that maybe have other functions, like the coffee table, so the
Welcome to a new Harry's Garage, and this one I'm in the Project 8 and I'm just coming up to the Goodwood Motor Circuit, and I'm on a Mission Motorsports event here today. Fantastic mix of a microphone down there. Yeah, I can't remember.
Just take it to your rev limiter.
Yeah, wherever it is.
Go for it.
Yeah, 4,000 RPM.
Okay.
There we are. Looks like I've got the sticker. I'm on. There I am. Thank you. I haven't tried. It's just the noise thing here, so I've got to be careful here as well. The most mega sports exhaust on it. Just look at this. Just love the art in this titanium exhaust. I mean, it's like Zonda levels. I've never seen this on a McLaren look quite as good as this. Just wonderful. And just obviously the detail. And every time you look at McLaren, you can't get enough of it. Absolutely wonderful to see. Down the side, titanium exhaust coming off. So simple. It might be however many years old now, but it really doesn't disappoint. It's just great to see. He's also fitted Le Mans seat, so a bit more wrap-round seat, as you can see in there. It's not the standard seat. An absolute treat to see this. I think handling-wise, the thing about the McLaren, a standard McLaren F1 like this, it was a road car, so there's a little bit more roll than you might expect when you take it on track, and also it's just those tall tyres. You never notice it on road, but it's a little different on track. But fabulous, absolutely fabulous. That was absolutely made my day seeing that and be able to follow it round on track. Oh, good. Right, we're all right. We're all right. We're away. Follow it round on track. Oh, good. Right, we're all right. We're all right. We're away. Yeah, we're off.
Mine's all mental. Yeah, I'm not going to kill you or nothing. No, that's
Car theft in the UK has risen 50% in 5 years. Thanks to their powerful cameras that can zoom in on a car from a mile away, the helicopters are vital in stopping the most dangerous pursuits safely and swiftly.
We've now taken a right, which is Spark Road.
And in one complex high-speed pursuit in Manchester, this kit proved critical.
Outstanding stolen, also used in an armed robbery.
An air team are on an urgent call-out, hunting for a stolen black BMW that's been used in an armed robbery.
Can you confirm its location? I'm just currently over White City Way.
The helicopter cameras can lock onto and follow a vehicle.
It would be Bridgewater Way outbound.
The BMW is picked up from 850 feet. On the ground, an unmarked police car is also tailing the BMW.
2 adult males on board. Didn't see anybody in the rear.
Suddenly, the passenger bails out of the car.
One jumped out, one jumped out.
Just take the car or the lad.
We'll stay with the vehicle.
On board above is a civilian pilot. One police tactical flight officer to operate the camera, and another officer behind talking to police on the ground.
We would maintain visual on the driver because whatever offences have been committed prior to the driving, the driver is always committing the most offences inside the vehicle.
The BMW races through suburban roads at 3 times the speed limit. The ground team must decide if it's safe to follow.
You're constantly risk assessing, and I mean every few seconds, you know, is it proportionate for me to carry on and to capture them?
The police are hard on his tail when the suspect suddenly hangs a right, heading onto the busy motorway. In the wrong direction.
At that point, sort of your heart's in your mouth. We are not going to pursue anyone down the wrong side of the motorway.
But whilst the ground police can't follow, the air team can, with less risk to both the public and police.
Yeah, we've got a view of him.
He's coming off.
The suspect drives into Manchester Airport, hoping the police in the air will be held back by air traffic control.
He's Terminal 1. Just stand by, we're being held off by air traffic control at the moment.
The helicopter keeps its distance, but continues tracking the BMW with its zoom camera.
We need the airport involved in this ASAP, please.
Police helicopters have a direct link to the air traffic control, and they'll sort of put aircraft in a holding pattern and allow us to police and deal with the incident.
He's now taken the airside entrance onto the airport.
Realizing his plan has not taken off, the driver pulls a 180 and heads away from the airport. The chase is now 30 minutes long. Ahead, the aircrew see a nightmare situation developing.
There are numerous kids playing out in front, just slow down. And we're now taking a right.
Whilst the driver of the BM does slow down and sort of weaves through the children, that's a massive risk because there's now pedestrians on foot and he's still not stopping.
35 minutes in, and the pursuit takes an unexpected turn.
He's heading towards the Tesco's in Altrincham. He is entering the underground car park at Tesco's. We have one patrol in close follow.
It's an escape tactic the ground officers have seen before.
I can only think the reason they've done that is to abandon the car with the intention of running through the store and sort of trying to blend in with the customers.
But the police car is still right on his tail. And there's no time to pick up a pint of milk. As the driver becomes increasingly erratic, the ground officers decide drastic measures are needed to end the chase.
Take an Altrincham Road towards Withenshaw.
Up ahead, police vehicles get into position to ram the BMW. It's a risky maneuver that puts the police themselves in danger.
We've had a collision Ferndown Road.
This 40-minute-long chase finally ends, leaving the officer who sacrificed his car bloodied and bruised on the ground. The reckless driver was convicted of dangerous driving and banned from the road for 2 years.
パイプ椅子を投げた。両国のど真ん中、大の字のライガーに対して鈴木みのる、マジか、頭を下げた。重心サンダーライガーに対して鈴木みのるのこれがやり方。礼をもって重心サンダーライガーに相対しました。感情的になってしまう。一言では語れない思いがあります。山崎さん、鈴木の思いどうでしょう。
いややっぱりずっと挑発してきたのはね、全部出してこいと、そして全部出し切ったライガーを倒しに行くんだと、ちょっと僕もグッときてしまいましたね。
棚橋さん、いやライガー見事でした。
コンディション的にもねしっかり仕上げてきましたし、でやっぱりこう鈴木さんのね、鈴木選手のね、挑発、そして何かが、考えがあってね、今日の日を迎えたと思うんですよ。ずるいね、ずるい。
ライガーが立ち上がる。いやミラノさん、すべてを出してくれました。
すべてを出しましたね。鈴木選手が多分そういうのを全部求めてたんだと思うんですけど、非常に心に響きますね、なんかね。
解説の皆さんが泣いています。そしてライガーがマイクを取る。
鈴木ありがとうな。
これが中心サンダーライガーだ。
一言言ってくれ。今日は負けた。まだまだシングル組めや。ただ最後
I love bedding.
Yeah.
I love a colourful bedding.
I think that's something we both agree on.
In 1969, people from all around the world tuned into their television sets during a monumental scientific achievement of Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin. But have you ever heard the full story?
Steve and Dave use eToro to invest in the financial markets. Steve does research on global investment.
Neil's about to turn 18, and to celebrate this landmark, his mum was buying him an early grave.
What do you think? Best present ever. Mate, you're going to hoover up the snatch on that.
I know. Can't wait to get this cast off and go for a burn.
Does your mum always buy you gifts this extravagant?
Not really, but it's for me 18th, isn't it?
And she did run off.
Why are you getting a bike when you've already got a car? Motorbikes are cooler.
Until you hit a bus and kill yourself. Oh, don't listen to Captain Sensible here. It's the ultimate clunge magnet. It's a well-known fact, if you can get a burn on the back of one of these, they just cream their knickers because of the vibration.
Is it?
Yeah. That's why there are no female superbike champions. They all get too horny and have to stop and fud themselves off all the time.
Neil, how on earth is Jay allowed to ride your bike back without a licence or insurance?
Don't shit your pants health and safety. Neil can't do it because of his arm, and the dealer's happy for me to take it because I used to be a stunt rider.
It rhymes with stunt.
Well, we know that's bollocks.
Is it? Because I can show you a DVD of me leaping over 5 lorries on Blue Peter if you like.
Oh, wow, did you make it into the Guinness Book of Fictional Records?
Fuck off.
I don't think Tara would be happy if I got one of these. She thinks they're death traps.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, time for another Tara update.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just because no one cares what Tara says or does, don't let that stop you from mentioning her every 40 seconds.
Don't be a dick. I don't mention her that much. You do, mate. Oh, pardon me for having a girlfriend.
Beep, 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 beep.
Who's taking it back, then?
I am.
And you say you used to motorbikes?
Of course. Dad used to drink with Lance Armstrong.
What, the cyclist?
Yeah.
Right. Well, up on, I'll just show you the basics in case it's different from what you've ridden before.
Yeah, can do.
These are the gears, these are the brakes.
And they're for stopping, right?
Yeah, I presume you want to stop.
Maybe.
Do you need me to show you that again?
Nah, it's all right. You never forget. It's like riding a bike, innit?
I think he's used to left-hand drive.
Impact Plus. Experience Impact Wrestling like never before.
Ken transitioned over, he was a trailblazer. It was guys like him or like a Tank Abbott. They were the very few that came over and crossed over in our business. Other guys didn't do it. Now it's a little more common, and I think that's because of guys like Ken that opened that pathway for like a Brock Lesnar to go back and forth. So yeah, Ken started that trend.
When was the last time you cut a promo?
More recently. It's been a long time. Well, actually, I did one in Australia, but yeah, I did one in Australia. I actually cut one on Dan Severn a week ago, about a week ago. Me and Severn did a 40-minute Broadway.
Oh wow.
Yeah. All right, hey, let's go try to put that promo together.
The first time I ever became familiar with Ken Shamrock, I was actually looking at wrestling VHS tapes. I'll never forget, in Canada at Dumbo Video. And right beside it, there was this thing, Ultimate Fighting Championship. And I was like, I gotta check this out, it's in the wrestling section. Growing up in Canada, you watch a certain type of wrestling and what was available to me. And it was very, very over the top. And when I got to see guys that wrestled as if it was real, and again, I consider myself an athlete. I can consider pro wrestlers athletes. But to see what he brought to the table, it was just like that intensity was so much different. Everything he did looked like it was like struggle and the intent was to harm someone. Even if he was a good guy, the intent with his body language and his facial expressions were just he wanted to inflict pain. And to me, that spoke to me greater than anything else could in wrestling. So he's definitely, I think, in that genre of wrestling that I like those guys like Stan Hansen and Terry Gordy and Dr. Dusty Williams, those guys that went to Japan and had such a great career. Like, you know, he's somebody that I'm surprised didn't have that huge run in Japan after he was done with WWE. You know, I mean, I'm glad he's here with Impact because, as I said, I think he has a huge staple and a huge cornerstone of the market of those former athletes that came to wrestling and really made it successful.
See, everybody's popping that The Rock got involved in the conversation on Twitter.
That was a good treat.
Do you all come be Fast and Furious 17?
Yeah, just don't forget me. I got to work on this program.
All right, man. No worries.
See you, brother.
Likewise, buddy. Likewise.
Coming back here and seeing all you guys warming up just brings back memories, you know. Yeah, just kind of reminiscing a little bit. So, and I'm excited about tonight too. This is it's a drug. I mean, once you hear that crowd chant your name, you'll never ever want to let it go because it's just a feeling that you can't really explain to someone. Kind of at the almost like standing on the edge of a cliff and the adrenaline's pumping, right? That's kind of where I'm at right now, where it's like I realize that I'm standing here and there's a lot of excitement. excitement getting ready to happen. And I'm going to be a part of that. Jumping in, they were saying stuff, I registered. To turn on me. Even some of my own fighters turned on me. My own brother, Frank, turned on me because I went into pro wrestling. But there was a few people in my gym that felt like I left them. And that's really how it was, is I just basically started shooting on guys with their permission. Yeah, there's the Ken Shamrock, the fighter, is attitude, not as friendly. It's a whole different game, but there's also a time where you flip the switch, because if you go into that ring and you're not focused, you can get hurt or you'll hurt someone. When you're standing there, man, you got to be laser focused on your match.
Make money work for you. Save time on business admin with instant invoicing in the Barclays app.
Well, in that case, Jonathan, I'm going to have to use my old SOS, aren't I?
Yeah, I think that's probably wise. Who would you like to be your saviour tonight, Derek?
My brother, Rodney.
OK, and where is Rodney right now?
He's at home in the flat, you know, taking care of a bit of business.
OK.
Oh! No, no, no!
But Dale said he was expecting a very important call.
Oh, bloody hell! Hello.
Hello, is that Rodney?
Yes.
Hello, Rodney. This is Jonathan Ross at the Gold Rush Studio.
Oh, piss off, Mickey. You're getting my tips now. Mickey Pearce pretended to be Jonathan Ross.
Rodney, hello, it's Jonathan Ross. We need your help.
Roddy.
Rodney, no, it is Jonathan Ross.
God. Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm just fine. I've got Derek here, and he's on £25,000.
You're kidding.
No, I'm deadly serious, but he's got a problem with the £50,000 question, and he has chosen you as his saviour. So listen carefully. You'll have 20 seconds to answer.
Now listen, Rodney.
Hold on. What's in this for me?
I'll make sure you get a drink. Which classical guitarist wrote the opera The Child and the Enchantment? Was it Ravel, Segovia, or Rodrigo?
Ravel.
How sure are you?
100%, Derek.
Good boy, Rodders.
Take it away, Dale. I know my classics.
Yeah. I'll go with that. It's Ravel, John.
OK. You know, Derek, you don't have to take his answer. You know that, don't you?
No, yeah, no, but he knows what he's talking about. It's Ravel.
So you don't want to change your mind?
No.
Derek? That was the wrong answer. It was Segovia.
No. Rodney said it was Ravel.
Yeah, I know he did, but he was wrong. Bad luck, Del, sorry.
He's got 2 GCEs.
Derek, you've used up all your options. You've lost all your money. I'm afraid you're frozen out of the game. Janice, join me on the Rainbow Road. Right then. Hello, welcome. Congratulations. Now, here's your pound. No one goes home.
Also in the Preventing Crisis Department are police officers Terry and Dave.
Everything's A-OK.
Their beat covers all 4 terminals land. Side and airside, which requires them to be at the peak of fitness at all times.
How much do you reckon? I reckon...
You weigh like 100 kilos.
In all the kit. Oh my goodness. What's it saying?
92.30. What about me? What about me?
Need a diet.
What about me? What about me?
96. Bang on.
Oh, what?
Oh dear, commiserations.
4 kilos heavier than you, but I am a lot harder.
Why are you surprised? All those donuts you eat, Dave. Oh, suck your belly in.
But there's no time to slip on a corset. An urgent call has come in.
Oh no.
Exactly.
So we got to go upstairs.
We've been called to intercept the passenger who's arriving into the UK. This gentleman is shown as wanted for an attempted arson.
Attempted criminal damage by means of arson.
Yeah.
When passengers wanted by the police fly in or out of Heathrow, their details are flagged at the border. These are passed to Heathrow's officers, who then apprehend suspected criminals.
We just basically need to place them under arrest and, take it from there.
To make sure the suspect doesn't give them the slip, Terry and Dave have to be at the gate on arrival.
Hold on. No, this is the...
Oh my goodness.
But there's a problem.
This is gate... yeah, cool.
They've changed it to 238 due.
Oh no. Yeah, I think
Lovely.
you're right.
Thank you.
The stand's moved.
They've changed the stand. This is where it's supposed to be, but obviously they've changed it last minute. But that's the way the business works at the airport. They have to park so many aeroplanes.
They're 20 minutes away from a plane that's about to disembark in under 10.
It's a hell of a walk, and I don't think we're going to make it. So we've got to go all the way down there.
Sadly, in Terminal 2, officers Terry and Dave are not just around the corner from the gate they need to make an arrest at.
Oh, it's too much walking today, then. It's like being back on street duties. Oh, there's a buggy.
Oh, yeah, we need to... Oh, I'm not going to run.
Go on, run.
We're not running after him. People get worried.
I say hello. Should we try and get one if we can?
Yes.
The boys in blue need to commandeer a vehicle for heavy-duty police use.
Sorry, mate. Could you do us a favour? Are you able to take us to stand 238? Yeah.
We've got to get there
Thank
quite
you.
quickly.
We've got to get there, yeah, we're in a bit of a rush because the plane's coming in.
Time to burn some special assistance rubber.
There's like 10 minutes to go. So they've just commandeered this lovely automobile. Unlike American cops, at their airports, they get provided with actually police buggies or trikes.
Or even segways.
What we have is our two legs.
I think seeing two armed police officers running down a corridor doesn't give a good image to the public. They'll start thinking, what's gone on, what's happened up ahead.
And then the cogs start whirring and panic sets in.
We've taken a big chunk out of our journey.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you, buddy.
That's awesome. Lovely. There we are.
Perfect.
We're just connecting the jetty now, and then we'll go on and get this chap. There are a few things that could go wrong here, obviously. It could be that he kicks off on the plane and becomes violent. There's only two of us, which I'm sure we'd be able to manage that if he did want to cause a fuss. But ultimately, it's aggro nobody needs.
It's all right, we're going board.
Before any officers make an arrest on a plane,
32H I'm looking for. Straight down.
they first have to get the permission of the captain.
And this is 32H, yeah? Yep. You need to come with us, sir. You need to come off the flight now. We need to speak to you.
Thanks, thank you, thanks.
You just come with us, mate. Thank you.
All the way to the top. Follow my colleague.
Okay, your passport has been scanned and it's shown on the police national computer that you're currently shown as wanted by South Wales Police for the offence of threats to cause damage with arson. You are under arrest to prevent your disappearance, okay? And as such, you don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later are in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence.
I haven't done anything.
Yeah.
To harms to anybody or anything wrong.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take you back to Heathrow Police Station, where you'll be collected by the police in South Wales.
Right. So just grab your
Take all
bags
your
and we'll
stuff.
go through to immigration.
Having got their man,
This way. Let's go.
they can now escort him off to Heathrow's holding cells.
Look how many hundreds of people there are here in the immigration hall. Imagine it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack once someone gets in there, so you always intercept them at the aircraft.
All right. If you just keep your hands out for a second.
This arrest is just one of many that Heathrow's bobbies carry out on behalf of other forces every year.
Oh, another happy customer. Oh, I'm tired.
Alpha India 1-1.
Alpha India 1-1, go ahead.
Just thought I'd make you aware that the convoy is now making its way to URN 309.
Yeah, all copy, thank you.
What we've got is this morning suspect number 6, Maybu Baig, born 1982. We'll send half of you round the back and the other half at the front. Just a gentle knock in, see if there's a reply at the door, and if there is no reply, then entry will be forced. There it is. You see a little porch, the black door? It's got a camera on the front. Just abandon it. Please come to the door, please. Hi, Mr. Bay. Can we go in the house, please? We've got a warrant to search your address. Can we go? That's all right, mate. We do these things early, unfortunately. If we can go into the into your lounge, is it all right to go in there? Yeah. Right, Right, Mr. Baig,
Yes.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of conspiracy to murder. The circumstances being that information has been received to suggest that you were involved in the shooting of Atif Ali in Leicester Road on or about the 20th of May. Do not have to say anything, but you may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you say to a line in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have to handcuff you, unfortunately, so you can get some socks and shoes on for us. That was good, it's in.
Is that the guy, is it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's massive, isn't he? Big old boy.
Once a suspect is in custody, the police have 24 hours to investigate and interview. After that, it's either charge or release.
You've been arrested on suspicion of human trafficking.
On suspicion of stalking.
On suspicion of GBH. Possession and making of indecent images of children.
On suspicion of conspiracy to murder.
Start explaining.
It's the police's job to ask what really happened.
Where were you on the 28th of March? It was not me, I was not there.
That could have been 101 people. There's nothing to do with me.
Open the door now!
Who's innocent? Who's guilty?
Why would Pete say that he'd assaulted him?
Because he's deluded, he's a drunk.
Well, that's nonsense.
Please! Show me your hand!
From the streets to the interrogation rooms.
Where's the knife?
Did you have a knife?
He makes a specific threat that he is going to kill her.
From the suspects to the head of CID.
That's one hell of a shirt, David. I'm loving it.
These are the men and women who have just 24 hours to find the evidence.
I'm not letting him get away with it.
I want him nicked and charged.
If he kicks off, I'm out the door. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Will they discover it before time runs out?
Good news?
Yeah.
Got him.
I'm just going to do a quick search, quick pat down.
Thank you.
Speed up a bit of the process. Have you got any mobile phones in the house?
I've got my personal one, yeah.
And where's that at the minute? Because we need to seize that as well.
Okay.
Where's that at the minute?
I've got it in. I'll give it to you. It's fine.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I just brush my teeth?
The suspect, Mahbub Baig, is believed to be a key player in a conspiracy to murder.
Right.
All this on my phone, yeah?
Yeah, it's all just your phone, yeah.
Daddy, you doing?
The investigation has taken nearly a year. The next 24 hours will determine whether Baig will be charged or released.
Have you still got the keys? Okay, good morning. Time of arrest, please.
6:35.
And what's the offence?
Conspiracy to murder.
Circumstances, please.
Briefly, I've got information received to suggest that he's involved in a conspiracy to murder of Atif Ali on and before the 20th of May 2013.
Okay, do you understand why you've been arrested? Did you understand what this officer has just explained?
Yeah,
So
I still don't understand.
I know. So it's been explained?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to authorise your detention so that you can be interviewed regarding this information the police have received, and that gives you the opportunity to give an explanation.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, is that his? So
Yeah,
you're
we seized
seizing
it. We seized it at the house, but he won't give us a pin.
Before I was a policeman, I was a holiday rep. It was young fun. I worked in Magaluf for a couple of summers and I met my wife. But it just got to the point when we were getting married, needed a proper job. I saw an advert in the local paper about, can you deal with drunks? Can you deal with domestics? Can you deal with fights? And as a holiday rep, I'd already dealt with all those sort of things. I like it. I've been away for 5 minutes, come back and find that you've nicked my cup.
Hello.
Yes.
Get a cup of coffee in, yeah, because I need you alert for the interviews, all right? I'll let you get yourself settled, mate, for 5 minutes after your holiday to Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas.
How much money did you lose?
We took $1,600 spending money. And after the first 3 days, gambling, food, drinks, the whole lot, we were about $150 down. That was it. Yeah, one day we won $1,000 between the 4 of us and stuff, just on slot machines.
Just trying to get to ruler, please, so I can see how tall you are.
Yeah, cool. 6'4".
Thank you.
I used to be 6'5". What happens is your spine takes a strain from all that lifting overhead and from all that.
Mr. Baig.
Yes?
Any history of self-harming?
No.
And how do you feel now?
Perfectly fine. Just a bit upset.
Okay, would you like to have a solicitor?
Yeah, Atiq Malik.
And would you like to read a book called The Codes of Practice, which explains all our police powers and procedures?
Yeah, go on, man. Keep me occupied for a couple of minutes. I don't like reading, but yeah.
And the last question, if anybody rings in to ask about you being arrested and here, do you give us permission to tell them? It's either a yes or no. I can't do yes only if it's my mum.
No, then.
Says here you're slim.
I am slim.
Oh, will it go any lower, actually? If not, you might have to slouch a little bit. Your head's just poking up a little bit. You might have to sort of... There you go. And you just take your DNA. I think I'll be able to reach your mouth.
This is a copy of the warrant. It's a Section 8 warrant. That'll be your copy. You'll get to keep a copy of that. We hopefully are not going to be here more than a few hours to do the search.
Police are searching for any evidence that links Baig to the crime.
Obviously looking for firearms, mobile phones, SIM cards.
The mobile phone that was used to coordinate the shooting has never been found.
Okay, dog's going to go through first with a start time of 7:25.
Morning. Would you like some breakfast, mate?
I can't get up on the best of days. Do you want anything to eat?
Yes, please.
We've got an all-day breakfast, so there's cereal, so there's cornflakes or crunchy nut.
Crunchy nut, please.
So you want crunchy nut?
Thank you.
Okay, see you in a little bit.
If we don't find what we need, we may need to go into his workplace as well. We'll be just looking for the mobile phone. It's the main phone we're looking for that he communicated as part of the offence.
Hi Chris, it's Ben. Got some good news for you. Haven't got the phone yet, but we do have the box for the phone with the IME on the side.
Oh no, that's a brilliant result in itself, mate. Thank you for that.
They're not even halfway through the search yet, but I just sort of keep you in the loop.
Gary Martin, just go down to my little office and I'll talk you through all this. You have a nice holiday?
Yeah.
Was it wedding vows or something you had, something?
It was all sorts. We just went out there. It was because we've been together 20 years this month. We went there and it was cracking.
All right, so we've got Mahbub Baig in custody today. Mahbub Baig is the brother-in-law of Shazad Maroof, main suspect in the conspiracy. An interesting development just come in. They have found the 818 phone box in the house. They haven't found the phone yet, but the search is still ongoing, but they've found the box with the IMEI on it. And this 818 phone is very important, and the reasons for that are that on the morning of the offence, this phone contacts most of the key parties involved.
Yes. Mr. Baig? Yeah. Yes, he has. He's asked for Mr. Malik. Well, the client would like to speak to him. A conspiracy to murder.
We're just going to do consultation in room C, if you're happy, Sergeant.
Who's it for, sorry?
It is for Mr. Baig.
Mr. Baig?
Yeah. His representative is Mr. Malik.
Fighting for people's rights. That is something that I do like. Ensuring that people get justice, people have the right representation and fighting their corner. Because when someone's in the police station, it's very easy to become very intimidated. Being that person's sword and shield, that in itself is very, very gratifying.
Well, first day back. I've just come back from Vegas.
Have you?
Yeah. It's like my time clock, my body clock's all over the place. I really enjoy doing interviewing. There's always two sides, at least, to any one story, so let's see what they've got to say.
Who's the OIC in this?
Chris Hutton.
Yeah, Detective Sergeant Hutton.
Oh. We are with the big boys today, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
So looking at what we've got in a minute, we've got the phone box, and it's the number that calls all the key offenders.
Are we all geared up for interview?
We had some delay getting a solicitor here, lost a couple of hours there.
Police aren't yet prepared to reveal their discovery of the mobile phone box to Baig's lawyer.
Well, none of this is always in the public domain anyway. What's the actual disclosure for... You're going to ask him what you'd expect, but of course my question is why? What's the evidence linking him to it?
At the moment, that's...
So there's no further disclosure?
Not at this moment in time,
okay.
No. Just giving him his opportunity to account for a few things. If you get a murder, it's normally drugs, money, or women.
Solicitors here, mate. Are you okay? You're huge. I'm glad you're friendly.
Offence?
Criminal damage, domestic. Basically, this gentleman's PS4 has broken today, and he's proceeded to smash the door.
At home?
Yeah, at his mum's address, and cause damage.
Can you tell us the cigarette, please?
There's no smoking here. It's a public building. Do you have any medical conditions?
Bad chest.
A bad chest? What do you mean bad chest?
What goes on it inside? I don't know what to call it.
Emphysema?
I don't know what it's called now.
So lungs or chest?
It goes inside here. Inside. I've had a bad week all week.
I know, I've had a bad week all week. Yeah, we all have.
I'm not well.
I know, or me. Why aren't you well?
I'm not well.
Why, what aren't you well? Tell me what's wrong with you.
I'm not well. Can I go smoking out of the yard or something?
Listen to me. It's no smoking here. I am handing over at 3 o'clock, okay? Because I need to get out of here before I punch somebody.
So last month I got a CT scan done, yeah? There seems to be a muscle tear there. One of the major tendons that goes from the chest to the shoulder come off. No way! And they can't do anything because it's been over a year. It was because of the functional training, isn't it? But it's really bad, man. You don't know. You could be fine 1 minute and then that's that.
How long have you been working out?
A long time.
I used to play playing rugby, but it destroyed me in the end.
Did it? What, the back and that?
Strangely enough, I was a fullback. I used to be 13.5 stone and a racing snake. I could do 100 metres in under 12 seconds. Yeah, I've had 5 knee operations. 1 cruciate snapped, and the other one's got a 20% cut in it, and they won't replace it.
Rugby, though.
I've fractured cheekbone, fractured skull, broken arm, nose. Being a holiday rep beforehand, my whole job was to talk to people, have fun and have a laugh. Sometimes it wasn't always fun and sometimes it wasn't always a laugh, but you learn an awful lot about people when they're away, when they're out of their own homes. Okay, when I hit this button, it starts recording. It's working, marvellous. Okay, this interview's been recorded and may be given in evidence if the case is brought to trial. I'm DC140 Martin Hart, currently working a serious crime team based at Luton Police Station. The other officer present is?
Investigation Officer 3889 Gary Hales.
And the time that I've got is 11:36. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to read out the disclosure that we gave to you, solicitor. The bottom line is your client was arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to murder Atif Ali in Luton on Monday, the 20th of May 2013. The circumstances are that at approximately 8 o'clock on that day, the victim left his home address on his way to work. Whilst waiting to turn into Leicester Road, Luton, from Wetherby Road, his vehicle was hit from behind by another car. Ali pulled up outside the Leicester Arms, got out of his vehicle to inspect the damage. As he was standing up, he was shot once to the leg, causing massive injuries. It is believed that Ali was shot following a history of issues and threats with a person called Shazad Maroof. Up to today, a total of 7 other people have been arrested in connection with this inquiry. For the persons charged are Maroof, Sajid Hussain, Bernard Pillay and Matthew McCafferty. In this interview, your client will be asked to account for any knowledge he has about this offence, the people mentioned above and the circumstances around this offence. Could you just confirm that that is...
What I can confirm is that this disclosure was given to me.
Yep.
And despite this setting out the circumstances of the offence in question, it did not set out what the evidence against my client was. And upon noting that, I did ask you for any further disclosure, to which you refused to provide. Is that correct?
That's correct.
You cannot force the police to give you disclosure. It's at their discretion whether they give you information about why the person's there or not. As a solicitor, I need to be able to advise my client on the strengths and weaknesses of the case against him. It's only by knowing that I can say to him, you know, OK, there is a case that you have to be worried about, or there isn't. You should answer questions, or you shouldn't. There's an old saying which a lot of criminal lawyers follow, and that is, if in doubt, say now.
My next question is literally be, what can you tell me about the offence in question?
And the answer to that is...
You've got a prepared statement. OK.
I, Mahbub Baig, which says follows, instructed by me and written by my legal representative. My only knowledge of this offence is what is already in the public domain. I have no other knowledge, information or involvement in it. I am not involved in any conspiracy to murder, and I'm shocked to find myself here today. I am not a career criminal. I am a working professional and family man. I do know Maroof and Sajid Hussain. Maroof is a family member and Sajid Hussain is simply known to me in the community. I do not know Bernard Pillay or Matthew McCafferty. In light of the limited disclosure that was given, I have no recourse but to advise my client to answer no comment to all questions. Yes.
In law, you've got a right to silence. You do not have to answer any question I put to you. There is a but. But it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. What's the saying is, yes, you do have a right to silence. If you end up going to court and you then answer the questions that the officers have put to you, they might decide to draw an inference. So they could say to you, well, hang on, he had the chance to talk and didn't. OK, you got that? Any questions about that at all?
No.
Cool. OK, so I know you said in your prepared statement you're a family man. How many children do you have?
No comment.
How old are they?
No comment.
OK. What's your wife's name?
No comment.
How long have you been married?
No comment.
Okay. I did actually forget to ask you something at the start, and that's how do you want me to refer to you as? Do you want me to call you Mr. Baig, Mahbub, Mabs? Sorry, it's something I forgot, and I should have done it. It's just for politeness.
He probably prefers Mr. Baig, doesn't he?
Yeah, OK, no problem.
Baig, chap in the middle.
Yeah.
Senior detectives in CID are still assessing the strength of their case.
The key phone that links him in is this phone ending 818.
Yes.
Dirty phone, unregistered, pay-as-you-go. How we're linking it to him is via Welcome Finance. Welcome Finance confirmed that he gave that as his number. We've also got it recorded in Sajid Hussein's phone.
What's he got it in his phone as?
He's got it recorded as Mab.
Okay.
Maybe Baig, Mabs, Baig.
Yeah, okay.
Now, we know that he's known as Mabs because he was a member of David Lloyd Leisure for a few weeks, a month as a trial membership in November 2013, and he gave that as his name, Mabs.
You're obviously an athletic gentleman. You keep yourself in far better condition than I do. Do you have a home gym?
No comment.
Or do you belong to any gyms in Luton?
No comment.
Or any gyms at all?
No comment.
Have you ever been to David Lloyd Gym in Luton?
No comment.
Have you ever signed in there?
No comment.
What name did you use to sign in?
No comment.
Did you use Mahbub Baig?
No comment.
Did you use Mabs?
No comment.
Okay. When you were arrested and brought in, you have an iPhone, I believe. Do you know your phone number off the top of your head?
No comment.
Ends in, is it 585?
No comment.
Are there any other phones in your house?
No comment.
Does your good lady have a mobile phone?
No comment.
Is it a case of you don't recall,
No comment.
or that you simply don't want to answer?
No comment.
Okay. Moving on. What can you tell me about Maruf?
No comment.
Okay. Sajid Hussain, you say you know him from the community. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
No comment.
Moving on, do you know a chap by the name of Matthew McCafferty?
No comment.
And Bernard Pile?
No comment.
Are you a football fan?
No comment.
People might turn around and say, you know, I'm not a football fan because I follow West Ham, but that's beside the point. The 19th of May was the end of the Premier League season last year. Just gives you a memory jogger. And then moving on to the 20th, which is obviously the Monday, the following day.
There was a lot of publicity around what happened that day. You live in a community. You must have heard of that shooting on that day.
No comment.
I am obliged, as an investigator, to look at everything. If I can prove that you had nothing to do with this, I'm obliged to do that. 7:58, he was shot. Had you already gone to work and gone past?
No comment.
I might have it on CCTV if you can remember what car it was.
No comment.
You've answered no comment. You have taken advice, okay? And I've got no problem with that. However, you're over the age of 18. You're a mature adult. You're a sensible man. Mr. Malik, he gives you advice. It's your choice whether you follow it or not. All right? It's not a con. It's the way things are. Okay? Bearing that in mind, is there anything at this moment that you think that I need to go away, look at, to prove that you're innocent?
No comment.
All right. In that case, then, the time that I have got is 12:23, and I'm concluding this interview.
So what's the state of play now then? You're gonna
go away, have a quick chat upstairs, and then I would imagine
there'll be some more disclosure.
Be some more disclosure, which is what you've been waiting for all along.
should have done it in the first place.
Oh no.
In poker, when you're playing a game of cards, you're always trying to guess, has the other person got the winning hand? Have they got a good hand? With me, I'm always on overdrive. I'm trying to think 3 or 4 steps ahead, because quite often, when very little disclosure is given, this is going to be one of 2 things. Either they've got nothing and it's a fishing expedition, or they have got something and they're setting us up for an ambush. So I'll have a quick 5 minutes with him, and then get ready for round 2.
Tracy, this is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous, I'm going to do it, I swear to God, yeah. I hope you're happy. You happy now, are you?
If you carry on like that, I'm going to terminate the phone call.
Sorry, say that again.
There's only one person in charge in here, and that's me and Tim.
Get off the phone, man. Hurry up. Who are you talking to, Mucky? Mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business.
Oi, Sal.
Be a woman. Deal with it. Be a woman, deal with it. You know how much time I spent in jail, you fucking slag. There you go, then. Oh, fucking Tim, I live. Get out!
Sounds like somebody's having fun.
Do I?
God, she's fine, isn't she?
No. Listen, just what? Just calm down. Just calm down.
It's a right welcome back from holiday day, isn't it?
I tell you,
What you want to do is work out where we're going to be nice, and then not so nice. Unless he talks.
Thanks, mate. Hello? It's defence game tennis, we're fighting it in a minute. Yeah, it's messy as shit. I could be really late.
All I want is one cigarette. This must be so...
Hi guys and welcome to my stream. I'm just setting up here, but I will be playing some more Ghost Recon Rainbow Six Siege. It's not Ghost Recon, I don't believe, it's just Rainbow Six Siege. It's made by the same people though. I am playing on the newcomer server still. I am still new, I'm only level 9 as you can see. And I've got 5,900 renown. Last few games I played, I ended up getting the MVP. And then I left it there. So we're going to play a little bit more, possibly about an hour or so. And we'll also play some of the... In fact, we'll play some of this new hide and seek first, I think. Let's play some of this new hide and seek. See how we do on that. So the idea behind this team is you've got one set of attackers and one set of defenders, essentially. Again, the only difference is the attackers have weapons like maces and clubs, and the defenders don't have anything. The object of their game is just to hide and try and make it through the game. So we're going to see if we can get in a game here. Quite often if a game doesn't join, then we just quit back out and then we try to re-enter the game, and quite often that works. So we've been waiting a while now, so we'll quit back out. go back out into the lobby and we'll try again. Quite often that'll put us back in fairly rapidly. Hope you guys have had a good day. I'm just checking that all my stream's working. So if I'm looking down, I apologise. It's because I'm on my phone, just seeing if I am actually streaming. I'm not overly confident that all this is working correctly yet. It's one of those things when you're new to streaming. Right, let's have a look. Let's see if we're streaming. Let's see if we're live. It doesn't appear that we're live at the moment. Oh yes, we are. We are, I think. Are we live? Yes, we are. There we go. Okay. Right, it makes no difference really what we go. We've got our traps that we can use. We've got obviously a limited amount of them. We've just got to hide. We don't get much time either, so we've just got to hurry up, find a hiding spot, and then try and survive. I think it's 2 minutes you've got to survive for.
Is evil something you are, or is it something you do?
Okay.
You've got some time to kill.
So let's get cracking. We just got to find a hiding spot.
You have been spotted.
So we're just going to stay here for a minute. Hopefully we can survive, but we'll see. If we lay enough of these down, we should be able to kill somebody.
The hunt intensifies.
So we've got 1 minute left. That guy's down. Didn't really stand much of a chance there, to be honest.
Half a minute remains.
I had all of them on me. Oh, wow.
Fear becomes you.
Okay. Just one last guy left.
15 seconds.
Will they get him?
The gates
oh, wow.
are open. The world is next.
As you can see, this is quite difficult. This is more difficult than what it looks. So this is the brand new update. It just dropped today for this game. I think it's a few hours old now.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back to the castle.
Okay, let's go find some people.
It was almost too easy. Famous last words. The hunt intensifies. The midnight hour is close at hand.
We've just got to look everywhere. It's a bit like
15 seconds.
A prop hunt, I guess.
The lucky ones
Oh, there we
died
go.
first. Murder, death, kill.
Okay. Let's go hide.
You're exposed. No mere mortal can resist the evil of the scanner. One minute remains.
Let's just remain hidden for a minute.
All they had to do was
Ah.
survive.
Not sure how he knew I was there, but he did. He knew I was there.
There was no place to hide from fear or death.
The odds are really stacked against you as a attacker. Or as a defender, I'm sorry. Especially when you got that cardiac sensor, that's...
The hunt begins.
Okay, let's go.
The monsters were down to 1. Half a minute remains. There will always be more monsters than men.